Welcome to Perk Up Your Business and Coffee with Ange today. I am so excited to be talking to you today about really 5 tips that I wish someone had told me when I started my business. And if you hear me out on this and you're thinking of starting your own business, then these 5 tips are really going to help you if you sit up and you pay attention, you take notice of this. This is going to shorten your learning curve. This is going to fast track how successful you are in business. So I've been running my business for 20 years, and running a business in 20 years, it teaches you a lot, right? So some of the lessons I learned the hard way, and these are the ones I'm going to be teaching you today. So I'm going to share my top 5 with you, so that you don't make the same mistakes. So whether you're just starting out in business, you haven't started yet and you're thinking about doing it, or you've been in business for a while, these are lessons that will help you to build something sustainable and profitable, I'm hoping. So let's dive in. So what are the 5 big lessons I've learned over 20 years of running a business that can help you to start yours off on the right foot? So lesson number 1, business is 80% mindset and it's 20% strategy. You can have the best strategy in the world, but if your mind is not in the right place, you're not thinking the right things, your mindset is holding you back in the decisions you make, and you have doubt, you have fear, you procrastinate, you could be losing opportunities left, right, and center, and you just won't succeed. So confidence and resilience are everything. Having the right state of mind and being able to put yourself in the right state of mind when you are feeling down, when you're feeling that everything is against you, being able to change your state and keep positive even when things are going down, it is a game changer. If you can't get to cycling that and getting used to that, it's going to be tough for you ahead. So you've got to get yourself in the right mindset, and you've got to get used to the fact that things go up and down and up and down. And while they're down, you've got to be able to find a way to strengthen your mindset and stay positive, because it's when you stay positive that you're going to be attracting the right things into your life and your business. All right. Sounds sometimes a little bit woo-woo, but it really works. All right. You have just having the right mindset changes everything. Okay. So lesson number 2, clients won't or don't buy what you do. They buy the results. They buy what you can do for them. All right. So they don't really care about your process. They don't care how you do it. What they care is what they get at the end of it. What is that result? So if you shift your message towards transformation rather than services, if you paint that picture of how much better their life is going to be after they've worked with you, then you're more likely to close more clients. So remember, they don't buy what you do. They buy what you do for them. All right. So results. Always think all the time of talking about result, result, result. You've got to have the client paint a picture in their mind of where they're going to be when they work with you or after they've worked with you. All right. Lesson number 2. Lesson number 3, not all clients are good clients, unfortunately. All right. So I've taken on my share of bad fit clients, usually in a moment of desperation. Usually it's a time when cash flow is low. Somebody comes and makes an inquiry. In your gut, they're not the right fit. They're going to be more trouble than they're worth. And you still take them on because you just need that extra cash. It always, always, always backfires. It always causes more problems, and you always end up wishing you hadn't taken the project. All right, I speak from experience. So what do you do about that? It's hard because if you're running low on cash and you need that extra cash injection, the temptation is to take any project that comes along, any customer that comes along. But after you've been in business in a while, you start to recognize the red flags in conversations with clients about what kind of client they're going to be. You start to realize in conversations the things they're saying or the way they behave, that they're not going to be a right fit, and they're going to be a typical client who pays late, takes all your time, and is just not worth it in the end. You actually end up losing money by taking these clients rather. So for the short-term gain of getting a little bit of extra cash, in the long term, you're going to lose big time with them because they are not good clients to have. So one way around that, it's not really around it, but it helps, is to know your value. set boundaries, set boundaries. One thing I found is stick to your guns. So if you're like with me, for example, I take 60% upfront. If a client wants to negotiate me down to pay in installments, that's a really bad sign. And you have to question, why won't they just pay the 60% upfront? Are they just not intending to pay and they want a lower fee? Usually it's not with clients that can't pay, it's with clients that don't have the trust. And then another red flag would be if they say, oh, we've worked with other companies and we didn't have a good experience with them, but you sound like you know what you're talking about. Sounds like we'll have a good experience with you. That's another red flag, because typically if they've had many other companies that they've worked for offering similar services and all of them have been bad experiences, the only common denominator there is the client. So there's something wrong there in the way the client is handling those projects. It's not the other companies. So be careful with that as well. Set boundaries on how you're going to pay, when they're going to pay, what they've got to give you to keep the project on track. Don't let them delay things. Set boundaries and get prepared to walk if they're not going to play ball. And only work with people that align with your values. So for me, my value is I like to pay people, I like to give people the trust and pay them a certain percentage upfront because I trust that they're going to deliver. Now, if I get that's my particular value, and I can't understand why you wouldn't do that. So that's my value. It might not be other people's, but it is mine. So when I get a client that doesn't see that value and wants to pay maybe 10%, 20% upfront, that doesn't align with my values. That's not respecting me as a vendor. And that's a big red flag for me that I should actually walk away. Okay, so just realize that not all clients are good clients. And if you know your value, you're going to wait for the good clients rather than accepting the bad clients when you know in your gut that it's wrong and you trust your instincts. My instincts have been right every time, every single time. So you've got to learn to trust your instincts, know your value, and work with clients who understand that value and they value you. Okay, that's number 3. It's a big one. Number 4, marketing is non-negotiable, right? You don't just market when you've got some free time to market. You have to market all the time, and you can't rely on word of mouth. Otherwise, I come across a lot of small business owners that get all their business through referrals, through word of mouth. It is not a way to run your business. Yes, it can help for sure. You're going to get clients in, but if you're running your business depending on people giving you work, you're in no control over your business whatsoever. No control. So you can't rely on word of mouth alone. You have got to market yourself consistently. It's a daily habit. It can't just be done when you have the time or in a panic when things are going down and you're thinking, oh, I've got to get some more clients in, I've got to market now. Marketing should be consistent. You've got to get in front of people every single day. Make yourself visible. Visibility equals sales. I'll say that again. Visibility equals sales. Okay. How do you market? You can market through social media. Put your stuff out on social media. Ask people to share. Email your list. Do that regularly. Go out for networking. Go and meet new people. Spread the word. Put content out. Valuable content. Give. You've got to be doing this. It's hard work. It takes some time, but it is an investment in the future of your business. Market every single day. Do not rely on word of mouth and don't market just when sales are low. Okay. Marketing is non-negotiable. Okay. The last one, number 5. The faster you get help, the faster you grow. So when you first start off a business, perhaps you're the only one there. You're the only person in the business. You're wearing all the hats. You're doing all the things. Now, very, very fast, that can get quite unmanageable because you can't be doing absolutely everything. So you've got to be thinking about where can you get help? Where can you get help? Because if you continue on your own, it's just a growth killer to your business. Your business isn't going to grow. So whether you outsource admin, you hire a mentor, you're automating tasks, You're getting the help to help you scale your business, so you're not doing absolutely everything. I promise you that when you do hire someone to take some of the load away from you, it's going to clear your head, it's going to clear the space. You're going to be able to focus more on growing the business and just let somebody else handle the things that are really too menial for you as a business owner to really be handling. Okay. So that made a huge, huge difference in my business when I started hiring the first time. And I had to hire because it literally got to the point where I couldn't take on more clients because I couldn't be selling, doing the admin, answering the emails, sending the invoices, sending the quotes, meeting clients, doing the actual work in the business. I couldn't do all of it. I didn't have the 24 hours wasn't enough time in the day. So I had to hire. And when I did, oh my goodness, the difference it made. All right. So yes, it's an expense to the business. It's not really an expense, it's an investment in you getting a better business. So remember that business is not meant to go alone. You've got to have people with you to help you and to share that burden and to help you grow. So get help as fast as you can. Do not delay on this. All right. So just as a recap of those 5 lessons, first, business is 80% mindset. You've got to keep yourself in the right frame of mind. If you're having difficulty doing that, get out and find other business owners that you can talk to. Get a coach, hire a coach so that you have that support that will help you. Then number 2 is clients don't buy what you do, they buy your results. So always be talking about the results you can deliver, paint that picture for them. That's what's going to make them buy. Not all clients are good clients. You're going to get some that are not the right fit. They don't share your values. They don't respect your time. They don't respect the money they should be paying you. Number 4, marketing has got to be done every day. It's non-negotiable. Don't rely on referrals only. And the faster you get help, number 5, the faster you can grow. All right. So which of these lessons really hit home for you? Which ones can you relate to that you're thinking, yeah, I'm facing this in my business, or, okay, this is going to really help me when I start a business? So drop your comments in the comments below. And if you want a shortcut to your learning curve when you're starting your business, and you want to start your business off the right way, or you want to continue it in the right way, then check out my Business Launchpad program. This is something that will take you step by step through growing your business through to ready to launch it. And I'll be happy to help you. The link is in the description. So I'm really hoping or looking forward to seeing you on the other side.